Okay, welcome back to turn 29 of Blood in the Snow. As you can probably tell, I'm starting to get a bit of a cold. All this winter weather's reaching out from the monitor and touching me. This is very definitely the end game. So all eyes on the reserve platoon, which is going to be punching up this way. Hopefully we're going to be able to deal with, there's a squad of Americans behind this building. They just killed the last survivor of the recce platoon. Hopefully they'll be able to deal with that, get some smoke out up here, and then just want them to get into the edge of the objective. Up here, up at the top, friendly mortars are coming in. So, yeah, if JTMO wants to push this area, he's screened off. I don't think he's done this on purpose, but one of the strikers popped smoke, and that's going to block the line of sight of his fire support. So if his infantry come through here and get past it, they're not going to have the support from the strikers. Or any of the M240 teams he has hanging around over there. Over on Drama Corner, we spotted some infantry in the last turn, and we're going to be engaging them with some of the BTRs, and hopefully that will nobble them. So yeah, let's see how this pans out. I don't want to talk too much because A, I've already covered it, and B, it's probably not very good for me right now. Let's press go and see what happens. Just waiting for these BTRs here to get hit by a... oh no, there goes... gutted. Oh, he's popped a striker up there at the top. Yeah, both strikers at the top of the road there. And they've popped smoke again, which is good. Definitely American infantry around here. And another striker coming up by the looks of it. Things do not look good for the reserve platoon here. But at least there's plenty of fire going out for everybody. Near miss there. And yep, you guys need to... ooh, they might just make it. What's that back there? That's that Mark 19 Humvee. Okay, so that was kind of okay. He's definitely punching here. And we got the two strikers pop up. These guys get wiped out. Yeah, who can see that? Yeah, the battalion HQ BTR, which doesn't have a cannon, it just has a heavy machine gun. Let's give it a burst. Got both strikers up there. Don't think it's done anything to it. But it's popped smoke again, so we're safe. Friendly mortars coming in all over the place there. They're not encouragingly accurate, are they? Which I might have thought they would be, given the short range. But hey ho. Ah yeah, look. There's just two guys stood outside this building. One of them is shooting his friend in the foot. It's like it's RO2. These guys have just gotten into this building and it looks like they're just going to get massacred. Yep. Yep. But that's fine. They can't. I think this is thermal smoke from one of the BTRs, so they can't see down there anyway. Well, there's no windows. the chances of him, I don't know, if he's going to be cheeky, he might punch a striker down this way and just get it into the objective at the end. That's essentially what I'm doing over here. What else? We did see some infantry up here, didn't we? It matters a bit less because we're so close to the end game here. That's that guy there. Who can see him? All these guys. There was an infantry contact out here, though. There he is. Yeah, the MT40 team. They shoot him up a bit, but they are bad shots. Use the RPG. Yeah, that looks about it up on that flank. So for this last ditch, it's going to be important, I think, to get that road covered. I've got another BTR I can bring up. If I stick it like here, hopefully it should be able to wipe out anything that gets in front of it. And then reorientate. I need bodies with RPGs, which I think I've sent them all forward. This one can come back and face this way, cover that intersection. We'll pull this one forward, so that's also covering that intersection. Hopefully they won't shoot each other. But yeah, he knows there's a BTR down there, so he might push it. But it's going to be kind of risky for him. Cool. The middle is going to be the interesting bit here, so let's skip that for now and do that last. Let's have a look at Drama Corner. All this 30mm cannon fire. There we go. So yeah, he got wasted. And if we look, I think we might be dealing with the icon moving a little bit there. Yeah. Yeah. So that's not a one man like we thought it was. That's actually a couple of guys. And you can see it jump about as it reorientates to get over the top when the cannon fire comes in. Yeah, so boom, boom, there we go. And then gone. So that's cool. I can live with that. What happened to this guy? Okay, so we lost the spot. I think he was getting spotted by either the HQ or the... yeah, he's getting spotted by the HQ. They're pinned down. They've got their heads down, so they can't see anything. It looks like this BTR just isn't going to join in. Because they only had the one round, so it's probably just not going to bother. Which is nice. Ah! There we go. That one got stuck in. So hopefully they were still under that, and they've done this. They've taken some hits there. That's it for that corner, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. Now, the centre. Actually, let's leave that objective on, because that's starting to get important. So, yeah. Shurikit gets shot in the face. Did think there was some enemy infantry in there. It looks like they just shot him. Yeah, that looks like Mark 19 fire. I don't know if that's heading his way or... Probably. Either way, he gets shot. Yeah, just a fraction of a second there, we see a guy in that building. Oh, missed it. Ah! It's M240 team. That guy is actually got his Beretta out. Yeah, so he's the machine gunner, and he's either being caught reloading or he's out of ammo. More likely to be caught reloading. But yeah, that goes Shirikov. These guys have bricked it and gone. I don't know what this BTR is doing. It seems to be looking in the most ridiculous direction it can. Then it gets around here. Yeah, the infantry's getting out. That's what we want. Getting 30mm cannon fire behind this building. That's also what we want. Yeah, that infantry squad has gotten in here. They've moved into that building, so yeah, let's hit that up with the BTR next turn. If it doesn't get stuck in now. I think it might do. Yeah, the PK team is just sat out in the open in the field there. That's probably a near miss from oh no, that's a mortar. Look at the crater. Oh yeah, just at the end there. Just at the end, we've got that. The BTR spots these guys in here and rinses them. Look, he's aiming the javelin and everything. Are we going to win a javelin contest here? I was never any good at javelin. There's the BTR over on that side. Get some suppressive MG fire in. Oh, he's still going. He's still looking. That's quite... This BTR might pop its clogs. And that's probably going to take out a lot of these guys. But we are almost in the objective over here. Almost there. There's that Mark 19 Humvee Striker. It's been spotted. It's been spotted by the BTR and it is aiming at it, which is what we want. Unless, actually, it might be aiming at the Mark 19 Humvee over here. The Recce Humvee. From earlier, you can tell it's the one from earlier because it's got a striker crewman as the gunner. Because the other ones have been shot out of it. But yeah, it pops smoke and then we get some infantry just into the edge of the cap there, and that could be enough. Could be enough to get the job done. Yeah, and then we got a follow-up BTR as well, which has also spotted that team in there. So even if these guys get whacked, we might be able to get stuck in there. And then I think we've got some friendly fire there, actually. This guy with the RPG. Yep, he's just switched to the RPG just at the end. And I think he fires it. I think it hits a tree or the fence here. And it injures one of those guys. These are the guys who were over here. They've now run back this way. Yep, it's going to hit that fence. Yep, and it just killed this guy at the back. Awesome. Nothing like friendly fire. So yeah, that's a pretty successful turn. We might be... we got this friendly mortars coming in as well. That's that explosion just tucked in there. Yeah. How's... I didn't look at this guy before. That's that lone crewman. These guys are kind of doing okay. So yeah, basically we want to watch this area here. Like this stretch of road, I need to get that covered with as much stuff as possible, as soon as possible, in case JTMO bum rushes. Because then we're back to casualties. But by putting this pressure on his objective, it could be that I'm the one who's provoking him to bum rush and he wouldn't have done otherwise. you know, in the sense that he's done this and he's exposing his infantry to all this mortar fire, and he's taking casualties on the way in here. So, yeah, could be getting something quite good out of it there. So, yeah, let's just go back to the wide angle and check everything. Yeah, nothing for these guys on the corner. Okay, cool. So, first things first. We need to get this objective into a position where, or into a defensible state, or an immediately defensible state rather. So all these units around the edge, like these BTRs, I know there's American infantry up there, so let's shoot that up. Let's get them shooting that building up, because, well, why not? We can go all out with everything now. That RPG team needs to be looking that way, and they should be able to hit anything in the flank. These guys, they can't see that way, so let's punch them out of that building there. They've only got the little let's give you a target arc like that, so you're looking back. I don't need to move it, that's going to be faster than moving it. I don't think that's going to see. There's a potential here that could bite me. So yeah, the chances of it seeing anything through this keyhole, like basically would be something in that field. And JTMer's not going to put anything in that field. I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm more concerned about looking this way. It's got a reasonable window there, especially if the offending American unit gets what's the minimum range on this? 80 meters. So yeah, that's out of position for that. Oh God, just shoot that guy. That's a fire out there. Yep, that's shooting that up. You guys need to look that way. You guys can look that way as well. The infantry's a little bit too far away to really go for it, but let's get that battalion HQ up there as well. We're kinda okay on this flank. Yeah, let's deal with all this. Yeah, these guys were moving forward actually. I think I skipped them. They've got so far out and then they've decided to well, there's still mortars falling, I think. So we're going to give them that evade order, so that they definitely run this way. Might have a couple of pathfinding issues getting through this kind of area, but I just want to throw stuff essentially at that objective. And I'm gonna let that BTR engage on its own initiative, and wait for the inevitable. We're right next to that house, aren't we? I'm just gonna wait for a 84 to come out there and just blow that away. So let's split that team up. So we have these guys here. And they need to hit up that building, but I don't want them to use the RPG for obvious reasons. They can't see it, so you guys need to shut that building down. You guys are pinned, but I still need you to shoot things. You can't see that building. You need to just shoot the crap out of that place. You're on board. But let's punch you up there into the point. You're definitely popping smoke. These guys, there's no need for these guys to pop smoke or anything like that. They need to get out and just get there into that objective. BTI is engaging on its own initiative. That's good. He needs to continue shooting that building. Can I? Oh, you can almost hit that house. Haha! That BTR hopefully will be able to shoot that up. It's a bit... not a fantastic shot, but it will hopefully be able to do it. I'm just trying to put as much fire out as physically possible, basically. Because I want all this stuff to go away and die. You have line of sight all the way up here. You need to look this way. Ah, you're already on it. Excellent. Hopefully they'll be able to sort anything out that pops up there. That strike, that BTR, I can sort of see, but I know there's that tow Humvee down there, and I don't think it's going to get into position fast enough. Can we draw a line of sight over here, actually? No. Okay. That should... hopefully. The mortars are expending last of their ammo. These mortars are also firing. They're not going to fire it all off in time. That's my fault. Yeah. Just these guys. Lieutenant Kamakov. And I don't... I guess Sergeant. I'm not really sure on Russian rank insignia. Vinokurov, whatever. And, oh god. Skliar. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with that one. So apologies to... I know there are a few Russians that watch this channel. Sorry. But you might win. This doesn't happen very often in Black Sea. Especially against the Americans. So cool. All to go for in the last turn. Let's get this back to JTimo and see how it goes.